One of my friends said something very interesting. You hear, but you don't listen. Assalamu alaikum and welcome to Momo episode 4. I'm sure we have been in this situation where one person is talking and the other person is not really listening, although that person might be responding, but that person isn't really in the conversation. Having proper adab in listening is every bit as important than having proper adab in speaking. So in this episode of Momo, we are going to improve our listening skills by remembering two simple things. Number 1! Pay attention! When someone wants to speak to the Prophet ﷺ, the Prophet would turn his body fully towards that person who is speaking. And this signifies respect, and it also signifies that the listener is devoting his time to pay attention to what is being said. Another thing to keep in mind is that when the person is speaking, try your best not to busy yourself doing anything else. For example, if you have a phone, don't busy yourself texting while the person is speaking because you might miss some points that the speaker is trying to make. So that is point number 1. Drop everything else and pay attention to what is being said. Also, a side note, if you want to pay attention to someone, don't do it in a creepy kind of way. Number 2, don't interrupt lah. There are many reasons why you want to interrupt someone who is speaking, and one of those reasons is that you already know what the person is talking about, but even in that situation, you should let the person finish speaking. One of the tabi'in by the name of Imam Ata ibn Abi Rabah, he said, "A young man would tell me something that I may have heard before he was born. Nevertheless, I would listen to him as if I had never heard of it before." Subhanallah, this is one of the examples of the akhlaq of our pious predecessors. Even though they have high knowledge, they have high understanding of the deen, and people look up to them, they still show respect to others, including the young. So that's number 2. When somebody is speaking, let the person finish before you jump in. However, there are exceptions. There are situations where you need to interrupt somebody who is speaking. For example, when you are in class, when you are in a discussion of some sort. Even in that situation, you should interrupt in a polite manner. For example, in class, you raise your hands before you ask the question. And that is the end of Momo episode 4 and also the end of the Momo series. What? Yeah, I know. Momo is no more. We hope you have benefited from this short video series, although it's very short, but the things mentioned in this series are things that are essential to build good characters. So we hope you continue with your Momo, and thank you for your support, thank you for your feedback. On behalf of UTM MSA, Assalamu alaikum.